Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Hey, Ruiz Joshua week. People are getting interviewed and stuff. You got little, headlines that probably aren't really headlines, but shoot, they picking their brains. So they talking to Anthony Joshua, talking to Ruiz, so it's a lot of quotes and things coming out. Something pretty significant coming from Anthony Joshua here is, and Joshua says, if I beat Ruiz, I ain't celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not special. I belong here. You know what I mean? So, that's his mindset, right? So you can dissect that how you want. I know he considers it to be special because, one, what has he said about Ruiz recently? He's the best heavyweight out there, right? He has total respect for him. He said some other stuff too. Joshua knows he definitely believes that this is a special fight, right? That's for sure. Because he said what he said a few days ago. He gonna put his middle finger up to all the doubters if he wins the fight, right? So he's made some things clear recently that this fight does mean something to him. Everybody got to bow to him. Remember, we even talked about that in other videos. You better bow down to me. He said we ain't bowing, but you know what I'm saying? Because that means what would we bow down to you for if it's not special? Of course it's special because he understands. He'll be a two-time champ. So having said that, the guys are getting interviewed all the time. Who knows what it is? We heard conflicting reports about his sparring. One goes there, the next day it's there. All this is lead up. We don't never know the truth until you see a documentary. 5 years later, will the truth come out? The documentary 3 months later ain't the truth. About 5 years later, then we don't never really know what's going down. You know what I mean? And you can dissect how you want. Most of the time because through the history, as things go down, you guys know that I want people to be undisputed. I would like Anthony Joshua basically just say, hey, listen, once I get rid of him, I'm coming to get the rest of you. He said something similar. He said, I'm taking one down at a time and I'm getting to everybody. That's close. But you don't really have to do that when it's like, I can go fight this guy right here and I'm undisputed. Right? That's what he should be saying. Right? So you guys know how I roll. You know why my favorite heavyweight of all time is Lennox Lewis, because it's similar to what's going on with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua when it was Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson and or Riddick Bowe. The guys that won't fight him are more famous. And people are ignoring. Everybody. Mike Tyson's better than everybody, but he wouldn't fight this guy. Paid him $4 million to step aside so he can fight Holyfield. Right? Then when Lennox Lewis does get a chance to fight, first of all, he didn't want to fight him in his prime. Then later, when they do fight, Tyson's too old, even though he's younger than Lennox Lewis, right? And he went through all this stuff and everything, and he came back with the jail, all the problems that he, self-inflicted problems, right? Same thing with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury go messed up, doped, coking, doing everything, get fat and everything. He come back, he get all the props. The guy that's disciplined does it. There's very similarities, the big similarities with Deontay Wilder and Lennox Lewis because of those things. All those other heavyweights we be talking about before Lennox Lewis, we beat up everybody he fought. Right? What the hell we talking about everybody else for? Lennox Lewis and then them. Right? And that's how it should be right now. Right? Deontay Wilder, then them. Right? Until proven otherwise. Because when it was time to fight, it didn't happen, and we know why. Right? So those are the things you would want, Anthony Joshua to be coming out. If not, that's what Ruiz is talking about, becoming undisputed. When it comes to Joshua, that's not what's happening, what's being said. Even his promoter, Kuber Pulev, IBF, WBO, Uzek, knowing damn well if he just say, we going to get Deontay for undisputed, everybody would fall in line. The sanctioned bodies would fall in line because they would want to do that. Now, we're going to have that, told you now, mess around, that PBC heavyweight championship belt between Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz Jr. will be for the real undisputed. The first person to touch that belt will be undisputed if they keep finagling like this. But let's see what's happening with the fight. Anthony Joshua, to me, so far, looks focused, man. Listen, we said it a long time ago. There's no excuses for nobody here. Let's be real. They've had enough time to prepare for each other, right? Bottom line, whatever happens now just happens, because it ain't really nothing else to say. If you ain't prepared now, then you wasn't gonna be. So Anthony Joshua says, whatever, listen, I belong here. That's his mindset. That's why I know he's saying it. Like, I'm not going to be jumping up and down because I beat Andy Ruiz Jr. I am, you know, a 3-belt champ, right? That's me. I belong. That's why I'm not doing that. And you can't, can't fault him for that. That's confidence. Let's see if you can take that into the ring. Doing sports talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.